Hello everyone, this is a quick sponsored video for Rebel Engine, which is basically an FPS and character action game put together. I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's actually been a lot of really cool stuff going on with the FPS genre and kind of expanding it to melee combat. Granted, I'm pretty terrible at FPS games. I played them a little bit in high school, but it was the epitome of friend slop. I only played those games because those people were very accepting of me during a difficult time in my life. But I do like the idea of, first-person perspective, but like a focus on melee combat. So let's go ahead and play for a little bit, see what happens. This is a blind playthrough, so I have not seen anything in this game so far.
Students, beware! A savage beast has set foot on our beloved campus.
Hey, come here so I can give you a proper education.
I, the immortal Iterator, will not be made a mockery by an illiterate fool like you! Guards, seize him now!
What did I just tell you? Hey, he started it. And you just had to make a follow-up.
Fortunately, there's like no training room in this game, so it's very hard to explain how the game works like I normally do in these videos, but basically you have a punch, you have a kick which kind of functions as an enemy step, and then you have guns as well. And, the auto-aim actually feels pretty good. Like I said, I'm pretty horrible at first-person shooters, so I was apprehensive about taking this sponsorship, not because of the game's quality, perception or perceived quality. It really was just, am I capable of playing this? Because I'm not really great at this kind of game, but it's pretty friendly. I'd say main criticism I have of it, sometimes you launch an enemy and you can't really tell where they are. But other than that, it feels really good to play. This gun right here causes a detonation when you hit them with melee.
Iterator, come talk with me or I'll mess you up.
How about you surrender?
The style meter in this is pretty interesting because it actually is kind of like the DMC reboot, where you actually get buffs depending on how high you can get it. You get like this big, kind of like the Devil Trigger explosion from DMC 3 that you can use when you have it maxed out at R rank, which I think is really cool to reinforce, style play. Oh, that was pretty cool.
I'll allow you a presidential audience. if you get past our democratic guard.
Residential audience.
I am president of the student council.
Lame.
Says some filthy slave.
Oh no, you're on. Cool your jets, Asimov.
The protagonist in this game, despite being a robot and not like a cool-looking shonen or character action game protagonist, is very similar to the player's sentiments, which is like, just let me fight stuff. It's very, very refreshing. That's how it should be. Keep in mind, the protagonist in this game has basically been tormented for decades to fight in like this arena, and you know, not allowed any kind of freedom. So it's actually pretty accurate to how you would react IRL if that happened to you.
You brutes,
There you
fail
go.
our council once more.
What does the council even do? Let's see. The last assembly determined the salad dressings at the cafeteria. Ugh, ranch sauce. Right. Important stuff.
Come here, Whip! I want to try out this new gauntlet!
Yeah, let's do it!
Performance-wise, this game also runs really well
Welcome to your grave, Whip!
compared to a bigger budget game like a certain AAA looter shooter that came out recently. I've had no problems at all. It's been running at 144 FPS locked pretty much all the time. So that's a testament to this game's quality too. I mean, to be fair, you should expect games to run well from the recommended specs, but that is not something that we get a lot these days. So performance-wise, it's quite good. I haven't played it on Steam Deck yet. I haven't gotten around to it, but I would imagine it's pretty scalable.
Brand new sandbag!
I really don't know who you're messing with. Who's the stand back now, huh?
Get the rebel, Jamie! Way ahead of you, Johnny! You spotted the front, Whip! Yeah! Get out of here, loser!
This place is all messed up. And where's their leader?
It's kind of a little bit strange how this game actually flows pretty well, but sometimes it can be very unclear where to go. It's not always obvious. Last time I played the game, which was a couple days ago, I kind of a little bit late on this sponsored content because I was kind of waiting for patches. There was like a marker pretty frequently, but it seems to have disappeared, so pardon my dust here as I figure out where the heck to go. For those of you who don't like campaigns, they actually do have a like Bloody Palace style mode in the game after you finish it. So, so far the campaign's been pretty good. I do find this a little bit strange that I'm kind of just stuck with no guidance. But other than that, it's been a very solid, fun experience, and it's nice to see FPS genre kind of trying to expand and expand its horizons a little bit, because I feel like people seem to be more and more disillusioned with the mainstream, games that are just pure gun combat. It actually is really nice that we're getting some more originality. You've heard about the new Call of Duty not being very good, and Borderlands as well, not pleasing people. So it's nice to have something that's
That was my favorite play!
trying to do something different. It does it pretty well as far as I'm concerned. I'm not very good at this game, but I do enjoy it for what it is. Yeah, I will say, one of the criticisms I have with this game is, I'm not blaming this on my lack of skill at FPSs. I was always very, transparent that I'm not very good at these games. Sometimes I feel like the arenas are a little bit too big and varied, and at times it can feel like, you can't really tell where the enemies are. That's actually been one of the bigger complaints about this game, is the fact that the enemies can be very hard to see, and the field of view. Normally, field of view is not something that really bothers me. I'm usually fine with default field of view, but in this game, it definitely can feel like sometimes a lot of the challenge is finding where the heck they are. But the combat is really good if you give this game a chance. But it definitely does take some adjustments, just getting used to. Maybe a little different from other FPSs you played, where you can easily tell where the enemies are. You can definitely use like an, some kind of HUD feature or something to tell where they are.
Things are heating up.
Much better. Pardon my dust here.
That's what I call a wall hack. Get it?
I think I saw an ad for the comedy club somewhere.
Mind your business, wimp!
Yeah, I always wanted to grab
Yeah, cool. I get to show a new mechanic.
Everyone has last one these days. I didn't like you to miss out on the fun.
It's not going to give me a tutorial? That's kind of strange. Every other mechanic has been introduced with a tutorial. Alright, let's see how this works in combat.
Good. I was looking for a punching bag.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Good.
That's
I
awesome.
was looking for a punching bag.
You can get a little bit more altitude with that, huh?
Think fast, nerd.
This is very fitting right here. Game remake, remaster, reboot 201. Considering the news we got in the Tales community today, that's pretty accurate.
Guards, protect the gaming students with your life!
Consider this your final combat.
Let's try out this grappling hook.
Everything you got.
We're doing the right thing here, Asimov. You're just a violent animal.
What's the graduation rate anyways? One every 3 years?
I'll inform you of our courses once you're detained.
I do sometimes feel like the combo-heavy gameplay and the fact that the arenas are like not just flat PS2 era combat rooms, and actually being one of this game's faults as well. Sometimes, you know, you'll launch them and they just kind of get stuck. It does feel like trying to put variety in the game is kind of a detriment at times, but this game is really awesome if you give it a chance. I'm not saying that because I got sponsored. I actually was legitimately interested in this game because that's pretty much the only time I ever take any kind of sponsorship.
Unit deployment system offline? What are the tech bots doing?
Now's your chance, Asimov. To the basketball court.
I'm down for some bowling.
Remember, take the high road.
Yeah.
Welcome to your audience.
Yeah, the bosses are kind of awkward. I was kind of hoping there wouldn't be a boss.
I'll show you the way to the pole! It's democracy! the way to the pole!
Oh, thank goodness the double trigger explosion still counted. Like he's in a cutscene.
Rebellion! Bio driver!
Oh, nice! Robo is gonna drop. Yeah, this game is pretty cool. It's a little rough around the edges. Feel like visual clarity in this game can be a little rough sometimes. You know, you launch something into the air and you can't like immediately tell where they are. From what I understand, they are planning on like increasing the FOV some point later in development.
Come with me.
But it does feel pretty good to play, and it's nice to have some FPS games that are kind of breaking the mold, that aren't just you know, guy with gun. You got robot with claw and later sword, and
Here we go.
you can do weapon switch combos and stuff. Feels really good.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm erasing the thought limiters of every ball in the underground and reviving everyone with destructional bombs.
Well, we're just doing the Dragon Ball thing, huh? Yeah.
Are you insane? They'll come after us.
They'll be free to decide that for themselves. Isn't that what you're fighting for?
No. Well, yes.
They're fighting to fight because it's fun.
Good. We agree.
True character action game protagonist right here.
You've done a good thing.
Yeah, sure. Let's just go to...
I don't read your instructions anymore. I'll take you to the surface.
Huh. That's new.
Get ready, Asimov. We're just getting started.
Alright, that was pretty bad, but hey. Showed off the game. I don't think they were really expecting me to be mega sweaty. I was interested in this game just on the basis of it being a
We're approaching the surface.
character action game from a different perspective than what we're used to. It's actually pretty cool. Anyway, that's the end of my sponsored video. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's nice to finally get a sponsorship again. I'll definitely be playing this more non-sponsored once my backlog is a little bit cleared up. As you know, there's been so many games coming out and stuff. It's been kind of hard to keep tabs on everything. But yeah, thanks to the site Noise for giving me a sponsorship. So I'll go ahead and post their link in the description. They were the ones who sponsored me, and they seem to be a growing content creator partnership / sponsorship site. So if you're a fellow content creator as well, check it out. They hopefully will grow and have a lot more opportunities like this, because this is a really awesome game that's gone a little bit overlooked just due to how many games are coming out right now. And I definitely am not very good at it, but the moment-to-moment gameplay is quite fun. It runs well, and it's doing something unique. You know, everybody likes to say that they want more unique and diverse games. It's like, well, here's one right here. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.